That's crazy. They ain't even got a door. Anyway, man, come in. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Wavy. You already know this is my channel, Mr. Orchard Beach. If you're new to the channel, you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all the above. So we are in Cabrera. But before we get into that, let me give you my spiel. You know, I always got to. I gotta hit you with the disclaimer. Usually when I'm in DR, I'm always in an Airbnb. Sometimes people reach out to me, be like, yo, you think we can hit them off with a review? And it's all good. Sometimes I reach out to people. Now, are you obligated in any way to give me any type of discount? Nope. But am I obligated in any way to put the link in the video description below? Works both ways, pal. With that being said, we are in Cabrera. Once you step up in here, you'll notice that the kitchen and the living room, it's all in one. Definitely a well-lit room, which could be an issue later on at night. I'll talk about that later, but you got your couch right here. It's cool. I mean, I sat here for a second, got your little table right there, two little chairs, new school type chairs. Got your mirror over here. We pretty much use that area right there to charge the phones. You got a clock that don't work. Now we are in the kitchen area. Got your island right here. We put a lot of shit up on here. I ain't even gonna lie. I got your little cabinets. You got a few things here. I didn't really go like rummage in, but you know, you do have a few things. Knives and everything right here. Nothing sharp, so you ain't really got to worry about no hiding them from a Dominican woman. So you good. Microwave right there. More cupboards right there. Got all your bowls and stuff. Your sink. My bad, I left about 2 bowls up in this joint. I ain't washing shit.
Wash them yourself, man.
Open this up, you got more bowls. Bam, you seen them all. And since this is a Dominican spot, I've never been to an Airbnb in DR, or it's rare, that doesn't have a sandwich maker. You know you in the Dominican spot, they got the sandwich maker. Word. You got your oven right here. I only use 2 of these joints to heat up the water. We'll talk about that later. Got your glasses. I always look to see if they have a player glass. Now, that's not player. They got shot glasses. Let's see. This, I would drink out of this. Not that I have, but I would drink out of this if the water was good. Got your refrigerator right here. Now, one thing about the fridge, I ain't gonna front. We'll talk about it later, but yeah, you got your refrigerator right here. Damn. And this pick up oil from like, we'll throw this up. Y'all want some pick up oil? It's lawful. Your freezer. This area right here is where a washer and dryer is supposed to go. There's no washer and dryer in this crib. We only stay here for 2 days, so it was cool for me. But if you plan on staying for like a week,
I don't know about that.
You got your lights right there. Like I said, this whole place is well lit. Lights all over the place. Got your bedroom right here. Got your queen size bed, computer monitor for a TV, bedside table. You do have your outlets there, so you are good. AC, which is definitely a must. And I do like this though. I do like this. The view is cool for me. I love, you know, waking up and looking out here. Only thing I don't like is I don't think these windows are tinted enough. I believe you can see in here, and I'm not really a fan. You got your window back here. I did not mess with that. You do have a hamper for the clothes that you're not gonna wash. They're right here. You got a closet. Now, you do got hangers in the closet. The wire joints, but I mean, you got hangers, so kudos on that. And you also have a mirror. You also got your fan up here with your light. One day I do want to connect. I always say this. I do want to connect to the Bluetooth and try to listen to music. I'm gonna ask the next Airbnb how do they do that if they have those capabilities. Anyway, your next bedroom right here, kind of like the same as the other one. I didn't notice much difference. You got your closet right here. Boom. Hangers, more plastic ones in this one. If I would have got to this room first, I would have took all the plastic ones up in my joint, but whatever. Queen size bed. You got 2 bedside tables over here. You do have plugs. Pause. These rooms do get dark. They definitely do. Here's your view over here. It is tinted window, but I believe these are like 35% tint, so you can see up in the window. Got a little vanity mirror right there. That's cool. Bed. Pictures. Oh, I believe you have more storage space up there as well. That's pretty dope. And a hamper again. You got some pictures on the wall here too. This is your bathroom right here. Boom, hit the light. Got your mirror, got your soap. Today at work. You got your toilet right here. What don't we put in the, you know what I'm saying? Like I do keep it respectful. You got your shower. Window right here. You can look out into this beautiful neighborhood. We'll talk about this later, don't worry. Yeah, so that's your bathroom. Good outlets right here if you need it. I didn't even open this. Okay, nothing in here. If it don't the first time, you must quit. Now we're going to the balcony. Step out the chair. Yes, sir. So this is the balcony right here. I didn't spend any time out here. You do have your lights, 2 chairs, a little table right here. Got some fixtures on the wall over there. Look out into this beautiful countryside. I like the view. I definitely do like the views. Only thing, I know people can see through these windows. I know for a fact. What they should do is have dark, either get some darker tints or some heavier curtains that you can't see through. This is like a negligee, and I wasn't a fan of that. It's safe. I wouldn't, yeah, it's safe. I just don't like the fact that I feel anybody can look inside. That's the privacy thing. But anyway, got your gate right here. You got your own parking spot. You're the only person in this complex. It's another apartment underneath, but it's not ready yet. I don't know if it's owned by the same person. But anyway, with all that being said, what didn't I like? Give me a second. I got a list. So when we first entered the apartment, this is one thing, and I'm gonna do another video on this. This is what you gotta always make sure. Make sure you always put 2 people. The price is not gonna go up, but what happens is sometimes if you just put 1 person, they're gonna lock one of those doors because they're gonna be like, oh, it's one person, 1 room. I don't like that because I like to put my clothes into into the other bedroom, so I'm not cluttered. The door was locked, but we did get that fixed because somebody did come through. I did check in late. I will put that out there. I checked in about 9 o'clock. The door was open. You know, we came in. I really wasn't a fan. I like to be either greeted. Case in point, I did hit them up an hour before I got here. So anyway, then we noticed there was no water. Yo, I was tight. The guy that came here, he said that he was like, oh, that's raro. Like, it was real strange. You're not rocking me to sleep. The first thing I did was go to that bathroom, lift up the back of that toilet. That water was brown, boy. That water was brown in the sexy red booty hole. Communication was done, but we'll get into that communication part in a second. The Wi-Fi in certain areas, it works in here, but if you go to your room, it wouldn't be that good. Did you had an issue with Wi-Fi in your room? Any problem? The Wi-Fi? Yeah. So in the room, they need something. You know what I'm saying? You need to get another router, another modem or something. The refrigerator wasn't frigging either. The refrigerator was not frigging. Day 2, oh no. I did notice once I stepped in this apartment, the communication stopped.
Dragonfly, this is Coach 1. This is an Alpha Kilo Victor command priority.
I don't like that. That shows me that you have something to hide. There was no more communication with me and the host. They did give us 2 jugs of water. We had to buy more. That was damn near bird bath. You had to heat some water on the stove and then, you know, get to it. Yeah, I didn't really like that, but that was not a deal breaker for me because I had a great time here. My thing was the communication. That was foul. You didn't communicate with me until today on some like, oh, hey, Frank, can you give me a good review? But for what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and with all that said, I still kept your apartment clean because that doesn't mean that I'm going to disrespect your apartment or anything like that. But I just didn't like your communication. I'm not gonna hold you. Would I come back here again? I would not. I wouldn't. No. But I would definitely come back to Cabrera or whatever. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that was that. Sometimes you can't trust these written reviews because you don't know if the person has actually stayed there. I try my best to look to see, you know, the reviews, but I wish Airbnb had a way that you could contact some of the reviewers or add some comments underneath. I wish they would allow you to do that. Another thing that I will never, ever do, and I think I'm 2 out of 3 for this one. If there's no AC in the living room, I'm not staying. I am not staying if there ain't no AC in the living room. And then there ain't even no fan up in this joint. But this is, for all that being said, this is a nice apartment. I did like where it was located. It's quiet, it's safe. But I just wouldn't be coming back again. Nope. Anyway, man, we about to hit Rio Cotuí. You know what I'm saying? Did I say it right? Cotuí? Cotuí, okay. Yeah. That's where we about to go. So I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to the Wave Mom. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me, liking, commenting, all that. Follow me on that Snap. Follow me on that IG. Follow me on that Twitter. That Twitter be. But that's nuts.
Jayo!
It's your boy Wavy. Y'all already know this is my channel. Mr. With Your Beats. Like I always like to say, see you when I see you. Ow.